Welcome to our channel, where we delve into the fascinating world of rare coins and their remarkable histories. Today, we're turning our spotlight on an extraordinary piece of numismatic history, the 1981 1-cent coin, which has become one of the most sought-after coins among collectors, fetching astonishing prices that can reach up to $45 million due to its numerous errors and mistakes. It may seem hard to believe that a seemingly ordinary penny made during the late 20th century could possess such staggering value, but the myriad of factors contributing to its worth will leave you astounded. To understand why this particular coin has gained such iconic status, we need to explore the circumstances surrounding its minting, the specific errors it contains, and the implications these factors have for collectors and enthusiasts alike. Minting errors in coins are not uncommon, but the 1981 1-cent coin stands out due to several critical missteps during the production process. Collectors are typically on the lookout for coins that exhibit such irregularities because they can indicate a lack of quality control during production, and these coins become true treasures because of their limited availability. The 1981 1-cent is often cited for its extraordinary doubling errors, a phenomenon wherein the die used to strike the coin mistakenly makes contact with the blank planchet more than once, resulting in a ghostly, fuzzy appearance of the numbers and letters. This particular error gives the coin an almost three-dimensional appearance, creating a striking visual effect that piques the interest of any collector worth their salt. Another notable issue with the coin lies in its misaligned dies, which occurs when the two metal dies that strike the coin are not perfectly aligned. This misalignment can lead to coins that appear off-center, obscuring details and making them distinctively unique. Coins that exhibit such characteristics usually catch the eyes of avid collectors and investors, setting them apart in the vast sea of coins produced during more routine minting operations. It is also important to consider the uniqueness of each individual coin struck during this time. The 1981 1-cent coin is made from a combination of copper and zinc, as it was during a period when the United States faced significant economic challenges and shifts in metal composition for producing coins. The fluctuations in metal prices during this time prompted the U.S. Mint to experiment with different alloys, which not only influenced production costs but also affected the overall quality of the coins being minted. These changes set the stage for further complications during the minting process, where the blending of metals and discrepancies in formulation would result in specific errors that would go on to define the value of the coin. Moreover, the 1981 1-cent bears the mark of history's fragile relationship with its currency. This penny came out during a time marked by rampant inflation and economic strife in the U.S. Many people during this time faced hardships, and the penny, a coin considered for everyday transactions, had its value diminished in terms of purchasing power. However, as the years passed and collectors became increasingly interested in historical pieces, a paradox unfolded. That very coin, which was once the embodiment of a shrinking economy, transformed into a symbol of rarity and monetary value. No discussion about the 1981 1-cent coin would be complete without touching upon the coin's profound implications for the modern marketplace. As collectors and investors began to learn more about the potential value of certified rare coins, institutions dedicated to grading and authenticating coins arose, significantly impacting the way people perceive and invest in numismatic items. Organizations such as the Professional Coin Grading Service and the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation have set standards for grading these coins, meaning that a coin with certain errors, if verified and graded appropriately, could amplify its value exponentially. Collectors chase after these distinctions, knowing that a single coin can provide an opportunity for significant returns on investment, especially as public interest in coin collecting grows. The rarity of these coins is further underscored by how many of them have been lost to time, pocket change, and other forms of disintegration or destruction. When one considers that some of these coins might have inadvertently slipped through the cracks during their distribution, or were simply discarded due to their face value during times of financial distress, we see a stark reality of supply versus demand. As fewer coins enter the market, the existing collectible pieces gain additional value due to scarcity. Each one of these factors culminates in a perfect storm of rarity, historical significance, and a collector's appetite that pushes the value of the 1981 1-cent coin into the stratosphere. The enduring allure of this coin is not merely a matter of monetary exchange. It holds stories of the times, capturing a snapshot of American society and its relationship with currency. As collectors and novices alike take an interest in this extraordinary piece of history, they are not just investing in a coin, they are securing a piece of Americana, an artifact that represents both the triumphs and challenges that shaped the nation during the early 1980s. Furthermore, the stories behind these valuable coins often evoke interest in historical narratives that go beyond the realm of numismatics. When discussing coins like the 1981 1 cent, we inadvertently ignite conversations about inflation, economic policy, and consumerism, all of which are entwined with the American psyche. This perspective adds an extra layer to its value, inviting prospective buyers and collectors to engage with its historical significance rather than just focusing on its financial implications. To truly understand the worth of coin collecting, one must appreciate the tapestry of historical moments that lead to the minting of the 1981 1 cent coin and appreciate how it weaves itself into the broader discussions of American economic history. Collectors often gather in forums and conventions, sharing information and examining specimens, fostering a community that values knowledge, education, and friendship. This camaraderie with fellow enthusiasts creates bonds over a shared interest, allowing for the appreciation of the craftsmanship and intricacies behind each piece, including the 1981 1 cent. In retrospect, this coin's staggering price tag illustrates that in collecting, there is much more than solitude. It is a venture into a world rich with stories, events, and historical lessons. Above all, the market dynamics surrounding rare coins like the 1981 1 cent highlight principles of investment and economic fluctuation. Investors often seek stability and diversification for their portfolios, and as the volatility of modern markets continues to pose challenges for traditional investment avenues, niche markets like coin collecting offer unique alternatives. The allure of coins with a profound and verifiable history provides opportunities to hedge against inflation and economic downturns, drawing more individuals into the world of numismatics. The progression from being a simple 1 cent coin to being a multi-million-dollar collectible encapsulates an incredible transformation, one reflective of broader economic realities and aspirations for wealth preservation. While we may see a single penny as just a minor denomination in our everyday transactions, the stories surrounding the mistakes, the historical context, and the compelling impacts it has had in the collecting community elevate it to a status of reverence, elevating its worth far beyond its metallic value. Whether you are a seasoned collector or someone just stepping into the world of coins, understanding the journey of the 1981 1 cent coin can open your eyes to the potential treasures nestled in the folds of history. Its journey embodies the inherent value of what we choose to treasure and the significance we assign to seemingly mundane objects as valuable relics of our lives. As we navigate through the intricate landscape of numismatics, individuals find excitement in the thrill of the hunt, the stories shared, and the inevitable realizations that emerge with their findings. So, the next time you come across a penny, remember that while it may appear to be just another piece of change, it could very well be a gateway to worlds of history, value, and continued discovery waiting to unfold. Thank you for joining us for this deep dive into the remarkable journey of the 1981 1 cent coin. If you found this information intriguing, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on our latest explorations of rare coins and precious history. Until next time, keep searching, keep learning, and you might just discover your own piece of history. Next. Today, we're unraveling the incredible story of a 1 cent coin from 1989, commonly referred to as the 1989 D penny, and its astonishing valuation of $38 million, not merely as a result of market hype or a stroke of luck but primarily due to a series of remarkable errors and mistakes that occurred during its minting process. It's not every day you hear about a penny that can fetch a price tag typically associated with luxury cars or even homes. And yet the journey of this small copper coin is filled with intrigue, history, and numismatic wonder that deserves to be told. The allure of the 1989 D 1 cent coin lies not just in its hefty valuation but in the unique qualities that make it a standout in the vast sea of collectibles. The errors that occurred during the minting process are what propel it into the spotlight, first and foremost among them being a misalignment issue, which happens when the dies that strike the images onto the coin do not align correctly. In a minting operation, where efficiency is paramount, a misalignment can result in visually striking and unusual coins that deviate significantly from normative standards. This specific 1989 D penny exhibits evidence of such a misalignment, presenting an image that is not only distorted but appears uniquely artistic, distinguishing it from its more mundane counterparts in circulation. Collectors of error coins appreciate the aesthetic quality that such mistakes bring, seeing them as more than just currency but rather as pieces of art shaped by chance and circumstance. Moving on, another captivating aspect of this coin is the phenomenon of double striking. Double striking occurs when a coin is struck more than once while still in the press, leading to overlapping images and blurred designs. This kind of error enhances the visual appeal of the coin, creating a tangible narrative of flaws that many collectors find compelling. The 1989 D penny has gained attention due to its potential for exhibiting double strikes, with these anomalies significantly raising its desirability among numismatists. The fascination with double-struck coins encapsulates a sort of thrill for collectors. Discovering one can feel akin to uncovering buried treasure, and the thought that such a rare flaw exists in your wallet can generate excitement unrivaled by ordinary dealings in currency. Furthermore, this penny may exhibit additional minting errors, including issues such as clipped planchets or striking through other materials, which further enrich its story. A clipped planchet occurs when the blank metal disc intended to become a coin is improperly cut, resulting in a partial image or unintentional irregular shape. Such circumstances generate intrigue, as they indicate the coin's journey through the minting process, filled with human oversight and mechanical miscalculations. These fascinating aspects make the 1989 D 1-cent coin not only a piece of currency but also a tangible representation of the unpredictabilities inherent in mass production. Each imperfection tells a story, carrying with it the weight of history and the allure of rarity, appealing to a wide audience of collectors, historians, and curious individuals alike. Among the many reasons for the staggering valuation of this penny is its rarity. The 1989 D penny, by nature of its errors, could potentially be the only known example of its kind, or at the very least among a very limited population. Rarity is a crucial factor in the world of numismatics. The fewer examples of a particular coin in existence, the more valuable it typically becomes. As such, this particular penny has become a focal point of interest, with collectors willing to go to great lengths and expense to add it to their collections. The world of error coins is not only small but incredibly dynamic, as the market itself often undergoes shifts in demand and focus, contributing to the fluctuation of prices. Collectors continuously search for coins with unique characteristics, and the 1989 D penny has captured the imagination of many due to its unique story involving errors that seemingly increase its market value as curiosity grows. Moreover, the community surrounding error coin collecting thrives on knowledge, sharing findings, auction experiences, and triumphant searches, which helps to drive demand for such items even higher. As collectors exchange stories about the thrill of discovering error coins, a community spirit fosters an environment where word of mouth can substantially raise the profile and interest in specific coins, including the 1989 D penny, which has gained notoriety and prominence within numismatic circles. The narrative surrounding this coin is enriched not just by the errors themselves but by the stories of those who have owned it or sought it out. As our society evolves into a modern landscape teeming with digital currencies and cashless transactions, the concept of physical coins becomes, paradoxically, both more quaint and more desirable to collectors. This growing trend of an interest in tangible assets that hold historical significance amplifies the value of error coins like the 1989 D penny, further contributing to its meteoric rise in worth. The combination of its imperfections, its uniqueness, its story, and the dynamics of the collecting community collectively create an environment where a coin like this can not only exist but thrive as a prized possession. Oftentimes, comparable error coins have reached staggering auction prices, testament to the growing recognition of how errors can elevate the status of seemingly ordinary pieces of currency to levels of unprecedented profitability. As the story of the 1989 D coin continues to unfold, it highlights not only the appreciation for rare collectibles but also the powerful intersections of history, commerce, and art, creating a multidimensional allure that resonates with collectors. The theme of discovery is prevalent among numismatic enthusiasts. Each coin carries its own narrative, entwining personal journeys with shared histories. The 1989 D penny exemplifies this journey, moving through time and space, from its origin in the mint to the pocket of a blue-collar worker, later landing in the hands of a passionate collector who recognizes its potential rarity. Such serendipitous moments fuel the excitement that permeates the world of collecting, transforming what might otherwise be ignored pocket change into a marvel of monetary history. As individuals dive deeper into the nuances of era coins, conversations regarding provenance, expert grading, and market trends become commonplace. Collectors find themselves entangled in a web of knowledge and expertise that continuously evolves, highlighting the intricate relationships between coins, collectors, and capital. The valuation of the 1989 D 1-cent coin, thus, is not merely a reflection of its physical attributes but also a culmination of the entire collecting journey informed by educated insights and market dynamics. Each new discovery or auction can alter the perceived value of era coins significantly. Hence, the potential for unforeseen discoveries in the marketplace remains ever present, and collectors who are keenly aware of the shifting landscape of numismatic trends hold an advantage. The rising appreciation for era coins underscores a transitioning awareness that these artifacts are more than just forms of currency. They echo stories of our culture, eras in production, and friendships forged in shared passions. As we continue to explore the depths of the numismatic universe, we come to understand that the core of collecting is about cherishing stories that coins can tell, about recognizing the beauty in imperfections, and deriving value from historical context. When we think of the 1989 D penny and its astounding valuation of $38 million, we're not simply standing in awe of a number. Instead, we're witnessing a chapter in a much larger narrative that encapsulates human endeavor, creativity, and the ever-shifting landscape of collectible desire. This penny has undoubtedly become a celebrated centerpiece in the numismatic community, inspiring a new generation of collectors who aspire to uncover their own hidden gems and redefine their relationships with coins and currency. The world of collectible coins is constantly replete with surprises, and who knows what other extraordinary treasures lie hidden in the folds of time, waiting for the right moment to be discovered, appreciated, and valued? As we conclude our exploration of the enchanting 1989 D 1-cent coin, we invite you to look at your own change differently. The simple act of examining a 1-cent coin can lead to thrilling possibilities and avenues of curiosity you might never have realized existed. Each coin holds potential, and through our storytelling and your keen exploration, we will hopefully ignite a deeper understanding and appreciation for coins that transcend their monetary value. Thank you for joining us today. We hope you feel as inspired by this remarkable tale as we do. Stay tuned for more captivating stories from the world of collectibles, where every piece tells a story worth sharing. Keep seeking, keep exploring, and who knows, your next penny could very well be your next big discovery. Last today we delve into the fascinating world of numismatics, specifically focusing on one of the most extraordinary coins to ever grace the collector's market, the 1995 D 1-cent coin. Now, when you think of a penny, you might picture a small, copper-coated piece of change that's worth almost nothing in your pocket, but prepare to be astonished because one particular 1995 D penny was recently valued at an eye-popping $62 million. And this shocking appraisal is not due to its rarity alone but rather an intricate web of errors and mistakes that turned this humble coin into a treasure trove for collectors. This incredible valuation underscores the unpredictable nature of coin collecting and how a series of missteps at the mint can transform an ordinary penny into an object of unrivaled worth. To understand why this specific 1995 D 1-cent coin carries such an unbelievable value, we must first examine the multiple errors and characteristics that set it apart from the billions of coins struck during that year. During the minting process, a combination of exceptional circumstances led to a fascinating blend of mistakes that collectors now chase with fervor. The first critical error that contributes to the coin's elevated status is the infamous double die obverse, a phenomenon occurring when a coin's design is struck twice in misalignment, creating a layered impression of the details on the coin. In the case of the 1995 D penny, the prominent doubling on the word Liberty and the date itself is unmistakable, giving the coin a distinctive appearance that is not present on its more common counterparts. Collectors have a penchant for such anomalies, as they symbolize the imperfection of human craftsmanship and the unpredictable nature of mechanical processes, which adds a layer of intrigue and excitement. The 1995 D1 cent is also notable for a second error that amplifies its worth: the extraordinary scarcity of the coin in error form. While millions of these pennies were circulated, the specific combination of the doubling effect alongside other mint errors significantly narrows the options available to collectors, making this error-stricken version a prize not easily duplicated or found. In the world of coin collecting, rarity plays a crucial role in the valuation of a coin, and the 1995 D penny, due to its outstanding and unique characteristics, has managed to captivate the attention of both passionate numismatists and casual collectors alike. Furthermore, adding to its allure is the idea that only a handful of these coins, showcasing similar errors, exist. Speculation and mystery often surround such rare coins as collectors seek to discover additional examples. Rumors have circulated about how many more exist out there in circulation, with many enthusiasts believing they may possess a similar coin without realizing its worth, which only heightens the excitement in the collecting community. The sheer murmur of excitement that has surrounded these coins has sparked what could be likened to a modern-day treasure hunt, as collectors scour their change, hoping to unearth another 1995 D1 cent that may yield surprises much like the famous $62 million specimen. This frenzy for discovery is compounded by the emergence of digital platforms connecting buyers and sellers, opening up a global market for the purchase and sale of unique coins, thus escalating their value even further based on supply and demand dynamics. Adding a historical context provides an even deeper layer to the intrigue surrounding this coin. The 1995 D penny emerged from the Denver Mint during a time when the United States was in the midst of significant economic shifts, making it more than just a simple piece of currency. It represents an era and transcends its face value. Collectors often appreciate the narratives that build around such coins. The stories behind their creation, circulation, and how they became misprints create an intimate connection between the collector and the coin. As we analyze the errors that contribute to the coin's astonishing valuation, it becomes evident that the 1995 D1 cent isn't merely about the physical coin. It represents a captivating story entwined with craft, history, and the marvel of human imperfection, packaging it in a way that coins from bygone generations, although valuable, cannot replicate. Each era lends itself to a unique character, heightening its desirability, as coins often act as historical artifacts, preserving snippets of American life and culture in a tangible, collectible form. The enthusiasm surrounding this penny emphasizes the profound connections collectors seek with their items as they explore and engage with the broader narratives that encompass every minting year and every variant. The journey of the 1995 D penny from its minting phase to possibly being in circulation and eventually landing in the hands of a collector highlights the serendipity involved in coin collecting, the emotions, the intrigues, and perhaps the endless possibilities that exist when one chooses to explore coins as a hobby. Most importantly, the story behind the $62 million coin illustrates that fortune may lie just below the surface of everyday transactions. Furthermore, as the market continues to evolve, speculations arise about future valuations. Circumstances may shift, and new collectors may emerge, each with their interpretations and valuations regarding what is inherently valuable. The potential for significant profit on collectible coins speaks to the broader human experience. The allure of finding value hidden in the mundane, whether it be through financial gain, a connection to history, or simply the thrill of the chase. The legacy of the 1995 D1 cent coin encompasses far more than monetary worth. It encapsulates the boundless curiosity within coin collectors as they uncover the hidden secrets within every batch of circulated coins. As this incredible saga continues to unfold, the world watches closely, and we, too, find ourselves captivated by how even the smallest objects may hold immeasurable worth, beckoning from the depths of our pockets or hidden in jars in our homes. It is this fervor and sense of discovery that keeps the numismatic community alive and thriving, keeping the spirit of the hunt vibrant, as we eternally wonder what unique coins lie on the horizon just waiting to be found. The 1995 1-cent coin, with its $62 million price tag, has secured its place in the Hall of Fame of coin collecting and stands as a testament to the striking beauty of mistakes in the world of currency. A powerful reminder that amid errors and misprints lies the potential for greatness, and the realization that beauty is often found in the unexpected. So, as you delve deeper into your coin collections, remember to look closely and appreciate the stories that every single coin might tell, for you never know when you might uncover a piece of history worth a fortune just waiting for the right opportunity to shine and enchant all who dare to explore its rich tapestry of stories. Now, whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting to scratch the surface of this intriguing hobby, the journey of exploring coins like the legendary 1995 1-cent can lead to incredible insights, unexpected treasures, and new connections with a community bound by the appreciation of history, craft, and the intricate details that elevate birds of a feather into rare masterpieces.